Prim Sabol Shri Guru Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Sitaram, their devotees. Swagatam. Welcome back to Sooryoday with your Shri Shiva Janak Maharaj. Another beautiful day it is here in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago as we continue the celebrations. Yes, devotees, on the Makar Sankranti, we would have mentioned that the sun is now going on its seemingly northerly direction or journey, and that is called Uttarayan. It is said that this is the daytime of the Devatas. If we say that 1 year for us is 1 day for the Devatas, then 6 months will be the daytime and 6 months will be the night time. So this is the daylight time for the Devatas, their devotees. Uttarayan it's called, and I trust that all of you would have enjoyed your Saraswati Mata Jayanti, your Basant Panchami, your Saraswati Maha Puja yesterday, whatever you may call it, depending on the various parts of the world that you are, that you would have given highest praises to that of Saraswati Mata. Saraswati Mata, their devotees, as we mentioned last week, she was given that name of Vaga Devi. And Vaga doesn't only mean speech, but it also means sound. And we see from the creation of this entire universe, their devotees, when there was nothing, and then there was the sound. It was the Vaga, their devotees, the song, and Saraswati Mata is that song, that frequency that gave birth to Mata. Yes, each and everything that we see around us is matter and has some vibration in it that keeps it together, either as a solid, a liquid, or a gas. The faster it moves and the vibrations get faster, it can move from a solid, liquid, or gas. The three states of matter. And it's very, very scientific that only through that song, that resonant frequency, that we can have this creation having taken place. And this is the job that Saraswati Mata, Saraswatyai Namo Nityam Bhadrakalai Namo Nama, from the darkness, from that of that nothingness, then came forth creation, dear devotees. And so Saraswati Mata, may she bless each and every one of you who have prayed to her and those who continue to seek her guidance and blessings. And dear devotees, this, as we said, Basant Panchami was yesterday. That's the 5th day of this bright fortnight, dear devotees. And more occasions are coming up. You see, we have the Saptami, or the 7th day, dedicated to Surya. And actually, in some instances or references in our scriptures, it says that the Saptami, which is coming this Saturday, the devotees, Friday into Saturday, Saturday is the Vrats, the fast, is also known as Surya Jayanti, when the sun was created. And we can go back to the science of the creation again. And when we said everything came from sound, and we think of the Big Bang, Bang is a sound, dear devotees. And so that explosion that it had out of the sun and all that, the planets being created. And our religion is so great and so scientific. And dear devotees, this Saptami is also called Rath Saptami. Rath refers to the chariot of Surya Bhagwan that he uses for his northerly journey. And this occasion, dear devotees, it says here that the chariot itself, this journey or this day, is the 7th day following the sun's northerly journey, which is the Uttarayan, which all these celebrations that we speak of today, it has to deal specifically with the Uttarayan, or the northerly journey of the sun. And it says here that the sun gods, or Surya Bhagwan's Rath, his chariot, is drawn by 7 horses representing the 7 colors towards the northern hemisphere. And we spoke about Saraswati Mata and sound, and how many swars, how many notes do we have in music, dear devotees? Yes, 7. So 7 is a very auspicious number when it comes to creation. So when it comes to speak about sound, there are 7 frequencies: Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Da, Ni. And you start back with Sa again, dear devotees. And also, it also states here that white light, when separated, has 7 different frequencies, 7 different colors, dear devotees. This is where we see the rainbow, the 7 colors of the rainbow. So it says that representing these 7 colors, the Rath or the chariot of Surya Bhagwan are pulled by these horses, these 7 horses. If you ever seen a picture of Surya Bhagwan, you will see 7 horses of different colors all pulling the chariot, the Rath of Sri Surya Bhagwan. So dear devotees, as we prepare ourselves to observe this Rath Surya Saptami, dear devotees, we pray to Surya Bhagwan now as we seek his guidance and we seek his blessings. Prim Saboroshi Surya Bhagwan ki Jai Ho. Prim Saboroshi Surya Bhagwan ki Jai Ho. Jai Sitaram, dear devotees, Swagatam. Welcome back to Sooryoday with yours truly, Shiva Janak Maharaj. Beautiful praises there to Surya Bhagwan. Adi Deva Namastubhyam Prasida Mama Bhaskara Divakara Namastubhyam Prabhakara Namosute. Bow again and again to Surya Bhagwan. When? This coming Saturday, dear devotees, as we observe Rath Saptami. It also says here in the scriptures that the 7 horses also represent the 7 days of the week, dear devotees. And these are the horses that pull the chariot, the Rath of Sri Surya Bhagwan, dear devotees. The chariot has 12 wheels. The chariot has 12 wheels, which represent the 12 signs or the zodiacs that we have. 30 degrees within 360 degrees, you have one of those constituting one of the zodiac signs, dear devotees, the horoscope signs. And we also mentioned on Monday on Aradhana, Guruji would have mentioned about that Vrat, that Achala Vrat, dear devotees, Saptami Vrat for ladies. And doesn't matter what wrongs, what sins you have committed in the past, this particular Vrat is for ladies to purify themselves for liberation, dear devotees. And so as the Katha, as prescribed by Vashish Mahamuni, dear devotees, he said, you observe the day in Vrat, you pray to Surya Bhagwan, you offer your jal to Surya Bhagwan, you perform puja to Surya Bhagwan, you make 12 heaps of a grain, you can choose rice, you make 12 heaps, you put your supari, you worship as the 12 constellations as just mentioned here, the wheels of Surya Bhagwan's chariot, and you pray for your purification. You see, the sun is so very bright that no darkness can stand in its way, dear devotees. So no sin can stand in the way. So you pray to Surya Bhagwan, let him brighten your life. This is why we have named this program Sooryoday, so that we can brighten your life, the sunrise in your life, dear devotees. So you pray to Surya Bhagwan. It is said that when you're done, you take the tali with the light and you put it on your head and you pray and make your wishes for liberation and purifications, dear devotees, atonement, forgiveness for whatever wrongs you may have done in the past. This is how you observe that Saptami, dear devotees, and you pray for your blessings from Surya Bhagwan. Also Bhagwan Shiv, Devi Mata Parvati as well. You can pray on this day for your purifications and blessings. It's on Saturday coming. And as the sun continues its northerly journey, dear devotees, on the Ashtami Tithi, it's the day that we celebrate to a very great person, that even in our Shrads, when we perform our Shrads, we offer, everyone offer Tarpan for him. Why is this? Let us find out after this short clip. Prim Savolo Shri Vishnu Bhagwan ki Jai, Shri Krishna Bhagwan ki Jai Ho. Prim Sabolo Shri Krishna Bhagwan ki Jai, Shri Bhishma Pita Maha ki Jai Ho. Jai Sitaram, dear devotees, Swagatam. Welcome back to Sooryoday with yours truly, Shiva Janak Maharaj. And as we continue, dear devotees, in that very informative clip, dear devotees, you would have seen the vrat or the promise that was made by Bhishma Pitamaha, dear devotees. Before he was given the name Bhishma, he was called Devadatt. And Devadatt, dear devotees, in that video you saw he made a vow, a promise to be childless, to never marry and to never have children, to be celibate for his entire life, dear devotees. And because of that choice that he made, the devatas themselves, they showered blessings upon him, dear devotees. You see, dear devotees, being celibate or maintaining your energies, dear devotees, and rechanneling your energies, you can become a very great person. And we see that, dear devotees, that Bhishma Pitamahaji, he having rechanneled his energies in this way and making that vrat, that promise that he kept for his entire life, made him a great person, dear devotee. You see, when we make a promise to do something, we must uphold our word, we must uphold our promise that we have made to whoever, even if it is to ourselves that he made his promise, dear devotees. And it is said here, and Bhishma himself means terrible. So Bhishma, that terrible oath that he took, that devotees, he took a vow of lifelong celibacy. He had to be a boon that was given to him, that because of this Shweta Mrityu, that he had control over death. That's the power he had by making that vrat and withholding his energies. He had the power over death. He could have chosen the moment that he wants to leave his mortal coil, dear devotees, for his Atman to leave, and that's the power that he got. And so though he was not immortal, but he could have chosen when he wanted to leave, dear devotees. He could have chosen the time of death, but he was a great archer, and so he fought in the great war of the Mahabharata, dear devotees. And in the Mahabharata war, dear devotees, yes, he was a great person, but however, he ended up being on the side of the Kauravas. And so Bhagwan Sri Krishna and the Pandavas, they had to fight against Bhishma Pitamaha. And so, dear devotees, when he was shot in the battlefield, a bed of arrows were made for him to lie on. And you might say, a bed of arrows? Why would they put him to lie on a bed of arrows? However, dear devotees, in today's alternative medicine, people go for acupuncture, which are needles. And there is an acupuncture or needle bed that you lie on. I remember when I visited the Boston Museum, there in the heart of Boston, dear devotees, they had this bed of nails that they allowed you to lie on. And you might think that it might, because we think one nail, it can cause harm. But when you have a whole bed of nails, dear devotees, trust me, it's very, very comfortable. Because of all the pressure points and the surface area that it covers, it's very comfortable and it does not harm you. Likewise, this bed of arrows was made for Bhishma Pitamahaji. And so he lied there and he chose the moment when he left his body. And you know what day he chose, dear devotees? He chose the Ashtami Tithi in the Shukla Paksh, the bright fortnight of the month of Magh. Why? Because this was in the time of Uttarayan. This was in the time of the sun going northerly, dear devotees. And in chapter 8 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Bhagwan Sri Krishna also states that those who die in this time, the 6 months of the Uttarayan, they attain him, their devotees. And so, their devotees, he knew this knowledge, and so Bhishma Pitamahaji, he chose the Ashtami Tithi, that will be on Sunday coming, the observance of the Bhishma Ashtami, their devotees. And what happened when he left his body? Let us see in this next video. Prem se bolo Shri Bhishma Pitamaha ki Jai Ho. Bhishma Pitamaha ki Jai Ho, Jai Sitaram, the devotees. Swagatam, welcome back to Sooryoday, and beautiful video there. Those of you who have TV Jaagriti, bless you are their devotees. And those on the Tego app, you can also see and view their devotees. Beautiful video that you just shown there, where as the Atman left the mortal coil, the body of Bhishma Pita Mahaji, and he rose, he went straight up to the heavens and he went back into the arms of his mother. How very beautiful. Who was his mother? Devi Ganga Mata was his mother, dear devotees. That's why he had so much powers as well. That noble mother is Ganga Mata. He was a blessed son, dear devotees. A noble and pious child who lived a life of celibacy, who lived a life of a promise that he made to himself. I will not do such and such. And he kept his promise, dear devotees. And so he had the power. He could have chosen when he wanted to leave, and he chose the Uttarayan, that period known as the daytime for the devatas, when the sun is seemingly going on the northward journey. This is the time when he chose their devotees. On the Ashtami Tithi, it is also said that on the Dwadashi is when the Pandavas perform his last rite, their devotees. And so this period is also, we remember a great soul. And as we mentioned before, even in our Shraddhs, when we perform Tarpan, we perform Tarpan for that of Bhishma Pita Mahaji, their devotees. Why? Because he took an oath of celibacy and he had no children. Therefore, all of us, we offer Tarpan for him, their devotees. Such the greatness of that soul, their devotees. And we too can be great people. So remind you, before we close this morning, we had our Basant Panchami, the 5th day. We had our Vrat Saptami is coming up on Saturday, and remember the Vrat is for those ladies to perform their Vrat as well to Surya Bhagwan for purification and attainment of mukti, their devotees, of liberation. And on Sunday coming will be the anniversary of the leaving of the Atman of Bhishma Pita Mahaji to go towards the heavenly regions, towards his mother, as he merged back with her, their devotees. And so these occasions are coming, and you may observe them in your mandirs. Very special welcome we have for each and every one of you as we have our weekly spiritual retreats at the Suri village Mandir, their devotees, Shiv Mandir. We invite all of you this Sunday, as we know everyone is so afraid of the coronavirus bacteria. We invite you to an informative session that we have. Dr. Ari Prasad, Sanjay Prasad will be coming to give us some information on the virus itself and how it is spread and how we can protect ourselves. We have to protect ourselves. So all are invited to that very special session at our weekly retreat in the Suri village Shiv Mandir. Those of you who need directions and so forth, please check us on Facebook, Suri village Shiv Mandir on Facebook. You can get us there. We have the directions. You can come join our groups, message us. We'll send you the directions. You can follow on Google Maps, their devotees, and find us very easily. And so you can learn about how to protect yourself, how to protect your families. It's a family retreat. Bring everyone, their devotees, as we grow from strength to strength. As we leave you this morning, we pray, Om Asatoma Sadgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorama Amritam Gamaye, Om Shanti, 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 Harihi Om.